Hi, Payne. How are you?
Good.
Good. What book are you reading now?
Swindle.
Swindle. Oh, how's it going?
Good.
Okay, good. What are you thinking about as you're reading through Swindle?
Thinking about if they're gonna get money or if they're gonna get caught.
Mm-hmm. Who's they?
Griffin and his friends
Mm-hmm. Are they going to get caught for what?
for stealing a $1 million baseball card.
Oh, wow. What do you think? Are they going to get caught or not?
I think they are.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good. So it sounds like you're caught up in the plot of the story, and you're wondering what's going to happen. You're thinking about if they're going to get caught or not, right? Is there anything else that you're thinking about as you're reading the book? Like what kind of?
If Griffin's family will stop having or keep having financial problems.
Mm-hmm. And so how does that fit with this problem of getting caught or not?
Because if he gets caught, then they're gonna have to move away because he didn't get the money.
Mm-hmm.
But if he doesn't get caught, then he will get to sell the card for a lot of money and he'll fix the problem.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So what I'm hearing about you as a reader is you get really caught up in what's happening in the story. Is that pretty true? And in fact, what I also notice when you read it aloud, you kind of make it come to life with how you're expressing the dialogue and you're trying to make sense of the scenes and how it fits into the bigger picture. Does that make sense to you? Yeah. So those are great things. I want to teach you an additional thing that you could be looking for in your reading. Are you ready for it? Here it comes. Are you going to remember this? I hope so. Because what you're doing now is that you're making connections between different plot lines. And so as you're reading these books that are becoming more and more complex, I want you to think about how these different plot lines connect with each other. And you just did that in the end, right? So you said, well, they could be getting caught. And if they get caught, that could affect the financial um, situation for the family. Is there anything else that might be affected if they get caught? Another plot line?
They could break a friendship with each other.
Okay. So it's a lot's riding on this event, right? So I want you to start thinking about the different layers of the stories that you're reading. Have you done this work before? No. But do you see how don't just get caught up in the big idea of what's happening. Try and think of it like, do you like cake? You like cakes with lots of layers and the icing in between? Think about your stories like cake with many layers. Does that make sense? How could you remember that as you continue reading? Because I know sometimes when I talk with readers or I get new ideas, I'm like, that's so cool, and then I just kind of forget. What's a good way to remember?
Sticky notes.
Sticky note. What could you write on a sticky note?
Like, you could write, like, if there's one part where they're having an argument, you could write, like, on a sticky note, a friendship could be broken.
Mm-hmm. And that's one layer, right? What if we take that idea of the cake and you drew a cake right here and you're looking for the layers? Why don't you do that right now? Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Good. And so you could actually put in the 3 layers that you just saw, right? Get caught is one of them. What's the next layer?
Break friendship.
Yep. And what's the third one?
Financial problems.
Yeah. And you may even think of another one. Cool. So why don't you take this idea of the cake, with any book that you read now, there are going to be lots of layers, and I want you to be an expert on keeping track of them. And I bet your reading will become delicious, just like a cake. Thanks, Payne.
Thank you.